And welcome back to Retrospect My Fantasy, where we are currently taking a look at the Final Fantasy franchise from beginning to end, and we're on installment number 13. Now, before we get back into the game, got a couple things to go over. Actually, no, we only have one thing to go over right now. Wow, that's weird. Anyway, and that is that we are partners with Humble. If you take that link right there, that'll send you over to the Humble front page where you can take a look at the Humble store, the Humble bundles, or sign up for Humble monthly. They typically have amazing sales going on. I mean, I know right now they have a big sale by the developer Calypso. I just picked up 3 of the Tropico games myself. Sorry, just got done eating. And it was a great deal. But not only do you get yourself some awesome games by using that link, but you also support amazing charities. You also help support this channel in 2 ways. One, you let them know that you came from me, and some of the money from the purchases you make go towards this channel. That also helps support the charity that I specifically have chosen, which is Doctors Without Borders. So, if you're feeling like picking up any games in the immediate future, please use our link and help support Doctors Without Borders and this channel. So, what happened yesterday in Final Fantasy 13? Well, we did a lot of grinding. And today, we're doing even more of that. Because our characters are not where they need to be in order to do the next couple sections of the game. I don't remember how strong they need to be, but they're not there right now. So that is what we're currently working on. Wait, yeah, make sure we get that. Alright. Now that he's no longer just a medic, we can start pushing in towards him being able to do more damage. That's a very, very good thing. He is rather lacking on the damage forefront. Meanwhile, Fang here is still having a hard time completing Sentinel, which for our purposes is her primary class. This wasn't everything in this area, was it? No, there should have been... I thought there was another path over here. Regardless, there was... Oh, that's right. Need to go up there to continue on that way. There is a event back this way. I was just doing some grinding off stream, so that's why we're way over here. Also, there's this guy. Did we ever complete your task? Yes, we did. Okay, good. Oh, come on, Light. You got it. So how are you guys doing tonight? You know, we have surprisingly good camera controls in the world, but terrible, terrible controls in battle. And I don't get why. It's just another one of those things that is kind of baffling. I mean, it is what it is. Also, even once the stream was off yesterday, I did some more grinding. And man, I can legit tell the difference between our characters yesterday and today. I mean, it's not significant, but I can tell the difference. you, sir. Alright. Time to assault this guy relentlessly again. This Srog. And I know I'm mispronouncing it. I don't know how the SV combined that way, like the sound that that makes. Magic seems to be doing way, way better here than physical attacks. I mean, even beyond the fact that it increases stagger a lot more, just like I planned. In general, just seems to do so much more damage against the enemies here. Wait, what enemy's over there? Oh, that guy. Yeah, that's right. We should probably... Yeah, we should probably try doing some more upgrading and healing. So, accessories. What accessory were we upgrading again? I mean, that's kind of awesome in its own weird sort of way. Not you... Resist damage. Magic, physical. Okay, so we already increased this one once. Gold, titanium. Maybe there wasn't a accessory we were leveling up, so it must be a weapon. This is the one. We were trying to get Vanille's weapon up to towards level 10. Level 10 isn't like anything special. It's just, you know, it's a good starting point to get levels up to, you know? And we need so many materials. Holy cow. I don't... There was an area... If I were to replay this game, the proving... Was it the... Yeah, the proving grounds area, where we were supposed to train up to be better Lassie. I would spend... Was that the zone? I think that was... Now I'm forgetting where it was. There was an area where we were able to get, was they perfect capacitors? Is that what they were called? Which were an awesome upgrade material. Just awesome. And I would spend a lot more time there just grinding out those upgrade materials. Also, there's no real, like, good way to earn money without being in the areas where humans are and then beating them up and stealing their incentive and incentive and credit chips. That's what they're called. So without those, I don't really know what we're supposed to do for money. If we're supposed to do anything, really. So there's a couple enemies over here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and fight them. Why not? And then there's another event right here next to us. And we'll go ahead and trigger that. So I know I mentioned this yesterday, but we really are intended to spend, like,
target's a target.
Half again to the same amount of time that we spent getting to Grand Pulse here on Grand Pulse. Now, I hope not to. In fact, I hope this is the last episode of grinding that we'll have, and that tomorrow we'll just push our way through Grand Pulse, get to the end of it, get back to Cocoon, and hopefully push in towards the completion of the game. But, I mean, we'll just have to see what happens. If I have to spend all weekend grinding out here on Cocoon, I guess I will. Don't really want to, but if that's what's required, I'll do it.
Oh, I was just thinking.
About what? Something complicated?
Of course.
I was just taking it all in. The sky here, the trees, the sunlight, the smells. When I was on Cocoon, I never dreamed a place like this could even exist.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But now, here I am, on Pulse.
Thriving. Becoming more
If I
powerful.
hadn't gone to those fireworks, if I hadn't been sitting in that same train car during the purge, if anything had been different, I'd never have had a chance to see this.
True enough.
No. I'm sure you would have wound up here. Don't you remember you promised me? You promised me that we'd come and see Grand Pulse together.
Really? When did I do that?
I don't know. How about another lifetime?
What does that even mean?
To tell you the truth, I've told so many lies. It's all a blur.
Well, you know, sometimes you have to lie about stuff to keep yourself
That's
going.
Relatively
'Cause you're
mature.
afraid.
Actually, that is something that Hope
Or
is
protect
he is
someone else,
exceptionally
so they
mature
don't
for
get
his
hurt.
age.
Sometimes
Especially when it comes to like
even the things that
philosophical
everyone in
and
the whole world
moral
thinks are true
quandaries.
turn out to be lies. At the end of the day, though, it's not the lie that matters, but what you do after you tell it. Work hard enough, and you can make it true.
Also, in order to
Maybe
try and get
we
their
both
mouths
forgot.
to
Maybe
look
we did
close enough
promise
to the
to
sounds that
Grand
they want
Pulse
them to
together.
make, they have to
And
do some
Cocoon.
weird squashing and stretching of the lips.
Thanks, Hope.
Do something for me, will you? Keep smiling.
It's too bad they couldn't get,
It makes me happy when you smile.
who was it? It was...
I didn't know you felt that way. Wait a minute. You mean you were joking?
Now we're even.
Oh! Hey! Wait!
That wasn't even a good joke. I mean, it was kind of a cute character moment for them, but... don't really know what it accomplished for us, if anything. But, you know, kids getting to be kids, it was a cute character moment. We will... I'm kind of curious. What I was going to say before that we got interrupted by that stupid joke was that it's too bad they couldn't get the face capping that... Hey, buddy, how you doing, Kasan? That, oh, God. Rockstar didn't develop it. Who was it that developed the face cap for LA Noire? It was the small studio that started work on the project, and was pretty much run into the ground. Oh God. Anyway, I'm sure you've all seen the face mocapping for LA Noire and how amazing it was. It's too bad they couldn't get access to that technology when this game was being made, because Things are going well, sir. Thank you for asking. Because like the character skin textures look pretty good. Like most of the things in this game graphically look amazing, but when the characters talk, there's just small things that don't quite work. And it's not even because they're trying to match the lips, the lip movements to like another language, like Japanese. It's just that they do a lot of animation techniques called squashing and stretching, which are used to usually over-accentuate movements. It's usually used in like really cartoony things. And they're just using it for the lips a little bit, and it just looks out of place, almost Uncanny Valley-ish. But the fact that they're... I mean, they're effectively doing it by hand at that point. They're adjusting the facial skeleton by hand. So, I mean, the fact that they're able to get anything even close is ridiculous. Alright, sluggos. I do not personally have a very good, like, drawing skill set. And I have a terrible 3D animation skill set. So anytime people get, like, close to what they're intending in those realms, I'm always super impressed. If I still had any of my all my old drawings from like still lifes and whatnot, I would show them, and you would not be impressed. In fact, you would understand why I went into graphic design as opposed to going towards a more traditional art set, because I have a creative mind. I just don't have the skill, and it, like any other skill, the more you do it, the better you get. And for a while I got, like, as I kept doing it for homework and whatnot, like coffee cup, fruit, leaf, tree, a body form, like I started to get passable. But there were other people, like, I was showing improvement, but there were other people in my classes that on day one were better at drawing than I was when I had to drop out. So
No problem.
but I knew some of those people had been sketching and stuff like that, like doing comic book style art for a decade or more. Yeah, you're just kind of annoying there, bud. Sorry, you guys. Actually, how are we doing? 8,000? Not good enough. But I don't like the slimes. No slimes for me. Whew! He almost got us. So is the super... There's a lot of those emotes that you just get for being on Twitch. Is the Super Meat Boy one of the all chat emotes? Watch as I manipulate the camera with the mouse. That is actually really disorienting. And despite being in...
Eat this.
Oh, yeah, it is. And despite the game being in windowed mode at the moment, you actually can't leave the window without going into the Steam overlay or alt-tabbing out of the game. It's really weird. I don't know why that is. Every other Final Fantasy game, when I've put them into windowed mode, I've been able to scroll off and do whatever I want. It usually pauses the game, but I'm still able to just do it. Yeah, slimes, go away. I just want to get through this section. Get out of here, get back to the open area, and see what missions are available to us. Because those missions are going to be kind of important. That's how we get awesome gear and the most experience. And hopefully, in some cases, money. Because if we want to buy other upgrade materials or items, like, I don't know, Phoenix Downs or potions or whatever, we can't just farm those out here. We have to buy them. Oh, hey, this guy opened up. Where do you want us to go? Are you a teleporter? You're gold. A Rakshasa lurks along the route to the Yashas Massif, and I'm supposed to hunt it down? I think I'll pass. If it's crystal or Seath, my life is over anyway. I might as well make the most of it from here on out. I live for me. I wish it showed us, like, on the map where we were supposed to go. Oh, okay. I know where that is. We don't even have to leave the zone. Well, that's good. We just have to backtrack a ways. And that's kind of annoying, but whatever. I mean, it is what it is. The game's the game. And we'll beat up a bunch of slugs and a few slimes and what have you along the way and earn a little bit of XP. Actually, we're probably far enough in on our current XP gathering venture that we can actually pick some stuff up. Make our characters, you know, ever so slightly better. Although, I'm really curious to see what they think a Rakshasa is in this one. Because traditionally, Final Fantasy has gotten Rakshasas wrong. And I have a feeling they're not about to get it right. I mean, they rarely have Rakshasas, but whenever they do, they get them wrong. Rakshasas are cat demons, or body of a human, an anthropomorphized cat demon that whose hands are backwards. Masters of illusion. Except for they can't make their hands. They can make their hands look like, you know, whatever they are, but their hands still bends backwards. It's a really interesting feature because in most societies there's usually a way to tell a demon when it's hiding itself. And that was the Indian/Middle Eastern method. I mean, not that Rakshasas were the only demon in those cultures, but they were fairly predominant. And the only way to kill them is, in D&D, the only true way to kill a Rakshasa is with a blessed crossbow bolt. And that removes it from the cycle of reincarnation that they are stuck in. Or if you can get a Rakshasa to do something noble, it will no longer be a Rakshasa. It will be reincarnated as a deva, effectively an angel. Go away, Mr. Giant Slime. They're one of my favorite villains in D&D. Actually, in what I personally think is my best D&D campaign to date, I had the characters... the characters had to get assistance to track down a powerful wizard that they were hunting, and so they went to someone who told them, like, okay, well, if you need to track down something with power, someone who's powerful at magic, you need another powerful mage, and I know of one. Not a nice guy, but he's the one you need to go see. So they went to where they were told, which was the Rakshasa's lair. They went in, met the Rakshasa, and then did what he asked, which was he wanted them to find him and trap a soul of pure good and a soul of pure evil. And they managed to do just that. The soul of pure evil I took from one of Shahrazad's... Hey, buddy. How you doing? I took from one of Shahrazad's stories about a man who was... I see that. Touched by a djinn. And I'm glad to have you. And... the man did some horrible things, including strangling a little girl. So, what I did was I had these characters, the players show up in this town that had been besieged and was in shambles. And like, okay, well, this was the nearest town. We need to find a soul of someone who's pure good and a soul of someone who is pure evil. Well, the soul of pure evil was easy for them to find, relatively speaking. We went to the wrong one. They found this teacher who was secretly a serial killer for his own students. And so they killed him and trapped his soul. And then for the pure good, they couldn't actually bring themselves to kill someone. There was a couple of options in the city, one of which was a simpleton, an ogre who was a simpleton, but everything that this ogre did was good. He helped people out, he helped lift things. There were some people that were invalids that couldn't walk, and he helped carry them around. And then I can't remember what the other one was, but they couldn't bring themselves to kill them. So one of the characters prayed to the gods, and in dream form had the god respond to him. And the god offered, he was like, well, if you're willing to give up your soul, I'll let you give up your soul to trap it into this gem, but you will be a revenant and you will be in my service until your task is done, and then your body will begin to your body will go away. That's the deal that I have to give you, and he took it. I would later have this Rakshasa turn himself into a demi-lich using those items and leave the plane so they could not get help from him again. And they could not like take their revenge on him or try and get those souls back or anything like that. They couldn't renege on their deal. Because I know how players work. Before I ever ran a D&D campaign, I was a player for 6 years before I started writing my own campaigns. And I know the dumb shit that players will get into. Alright, well, that was not exactly what I would call a Rakshasa, but a a really powerful magician type enemy. That works. And oh, that was worth a whole bunch of Crystarium points. Holy cow. Revenger. It's a dumb name. Oh, so close. Not really. 400 XP. I mean, that's only one fight away, but still, not that close. You finished up medic, right? Yes, you did. So you are also leveling up a Ravager. Gotta get those level ups. It's not a JRPG without level ups, and it's not a Final Fantasy without a complex leveling up system. At least not a modern one. I shouldn't say that. I don't know what 15's like. For all I know, 15's level ups are straight simple. There's no need to think about them. They just are. But I kind of doubt that, considering the route that they've been taking with each Final Fantasy leading up to it. Whew. That last 3,000 just disappeared. Alright, so we've got... How many of those side missions can we do? Probably not enough. Dang, I was really hoping that this would be our last episode of grinding and doing these side missions and whatnot, but I don't know. Also, what was that item we got? Collector increases the odds of obtaining items after battle. Yes, please. Does somebody have an open slot? No, you don't. HP, physical resistance, magic resist. Hey, Wicked. How you doing, man? Magic, max HP. That's probably not as good as this, because we want to get as many. So we have got a lot of worries. I'm doing well, sir. Thank you for asking. Right now, our worries are we need a lot of XP. We need to be able to finish at least a second job for everybody, if not finish the third of their primary jobs. The third of their primary jobs. And then we also need enough upgrade materials that we can get our weapons and accessories to the point where they should be. Oh, nice, man. Is the story still got you going? really didn't want to spend all week just here doing this section of the game, but we might have to, simply because that's the kind of pace that the game devs have set. They want us to spend a lot of time here. Ooh. Like, good surprise or bad surprise? And I don't mean, like, was it good for you or bad for you? Like, was it well done? Like, was it a well done turn, or... Well, it's a shame that you kind of saw it coming, but the fact that it still caught you a little off guard, that's good. A lot of games can't manage that. Actually, more than anything, I think this section of this game may be the part that turned me off the most. Because we essentially go from this, like, super fast, keep going, pushing through. Just, no grind, nope, no grind, just keep slamming through the game to this large open world area that they want us to spend, like, 50 hours in. They want us to do all the side quests. They want us to be able to get to the point where we can easily defeat every monster. There's just a lot about this section of the game that slightly confuses me about why it is the way it is. The only thing I can think of is people really like the Calmlands. Like, people loved the Calmlands from 10. So when what I can only presume was a large number of the team that worked on 10, especially the high-level concept team, moved over to 13's development cycle, they brought what they thought people wanted from 10 to 13. And I mean, they're not wrong. People want a large open world that they can run around in, which this section is. I would like to, but no, I'm not done with this game. Oh, sorry. I am done with this game, but even with the power of Lassie, a Kaiser Behemoth, really? Beside that pond. Alright, let's go beat up an enemy that will probably murder us. A lot. Okay, so if we just head pretty much straight south, we'll get there. Not that there are really cardinal directions in this game, but we can try, right? Okay, it's that guy right there. Gotcha. I want to beat this game. At the same time, I don't want this to turn into another Final Fantasy VIII, where we spend an entire month, half of which is grinding in order to do it. Okay. So, let's see if we might be able to eke out any more Crystarium before going into this fight. So, Behemoth. So, because it's a Behemoth, that means when it transforms, it's going to completely heal itself. Which is a pain in the butt. And will suddenly get a lot stronger. I think I need a different team. Alright, so the thing that I need most... Now we'll make... Actually... There we go. So we're going to start with evening the odds. And then we'll go to Thaumaturgy. No. Then we'll go to Diversity. Yeah, evening the odds to Diversity. And then to Thaumaturgy. And if we need it. And you have a whole lot of Crystarium points to spend. Missy is our primary mage. Not quite. Alright, and then Ravager. Okay. Let's do it. Cool, man. Oh, God. This guy hits like a freight train. And he is not even transformed yet. God damn. I don't like this guy. Can we please stop fighting him? No? Yes, Diversity. Why? I know she has poison. Why didn't she use poison on him? I mean, she reduced his... She did reduce his status, or not status, elemental defenses, so that's something, but not enough. And 500? Crap. We're never gonna get him there at that rate. If we want this guy to stagger, we need to make him feel the pain of our ravaging. Sorry, I didn't know where I was going with that when I started talking. He's gonna transform soon. I don't think it'll take away our stagger that we've built up, which is good, because if it did, we would be completely fucked. Alright, well, he's fully healed, and he's drawn his super sword thing. Well, no spells, huh? Frick.
approach.
God. Oh, God. Alright. God damn. Well. Please, Vanille. Please bring him back up. Alright, I see how this is. Don't worry, I got hope. Well, we've got him half down. God. That fog up is a pain in the butt. And how does it prevent spells? It's clearly supposed to be like fog. Shouldn't that prevent melee attacks? I'm just saying. Well, at least... God damn it. Okay. Okay. We were right there. We had him. He's way stronger than us, but we got him. We can do it. Nope, 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 nope. Try and get behind him. Now he's still alerted. And Vanille, could you please impart poison on him? That would be very handy. Of course not. Maybe it wasn't Vanille that had poison. I thought she did. Okay, come on. We need to keep slinging them spells, guys. Actually, this is probably just an overall better start anyway, because then at least we're doing some damage while they're building us up.
You asked for it.
God damn, that hurts. Okay. Thaumaturgy it is then. And can we please just stick to the spells? Can we not do the half and half? They don't work very well. They don't even split the difference well. Come on. Those strikes, man. Not exactly amped about those strikes. Come on, guys, he's transforming. This one will work.
Thanks.
Or not, because our other two characters can't do anything when they don't have magic ability. F. Also, Lightning, get away from them, please. You're killing them by being nearby.
Here we go.
Oh, thank goodness. Some real spells. Wow. Wow, okay.
No.
Hey, Slade. Getting my butt whooped. Okay. Okay. So, if she... Yeah, she has poison. Why isn't she using poison? Alright. Nope. Alright, so now we're going to try choosing abilities, something we rarely do.
Thanks.
We need to land that poison.
Take this. Take this.
Thanks.
Not because it does any damage, not any real damage while it's being cast, but because it allows us to not worry. Chip damage matters.
Take this.
Well, at least let's get Deep Protect on. Do we have anything where we stay as a saboteur? No. Is this guy just immune to status effect stuff?
Thanks.
Hmm. And there's no running from fights. So let's just go all out. So in the last set of behemoths that we fought with any regularity, we were able to land all sorts of status effects on them. But apparently that's no longer the case. So... instead...
I'm counting on you.
we're gonna lose this fight, probably, and then we're gonna switch over to, I think, Zaz instead of Vanille, or maybe we'll do Zaz instead of Hope. That way we still have a good healer on the team. He's getting close. We gotta start pounding the crap out of him with Relentless Assault as much as we can, yeah. Transforming. I'm gonna regain all of his hit points by a large amount. But we were able to continue his stagger meter at least.
Thanks.
That's all we need. If we can get his stagger meter all the way up, nothing else matters. Oh, well there went lightning, but hopefully she'll get picked back up by Hope. God damn it, Hope! I swear. Hope, you're a piece of shit.
Don't worry.
Thanks.
Thank you. Is that what I have to do? Do I have to just insult Hope to get... Oh, there went Vanille. Alright, yeah, so we're going to switch out for Zaz,
really over?
I think. Instead of Hope. I think that'll give us better options, because Zaz is Commando Synergist Ravager. Yeah. I think that'll work better. Wow, that is an interesting setup. I don't know why I would ever do that. I would much rather do that. Or... diversity. So yeah, we'll start with bully and then move to diversity. Man, who knew fighting one of these monsters would be kind of a pain in the butt? I mean, I'm pretty sure the game kept on telling us, but who knew, right? And then... yeah, we'll go to Synergist. Oh, come on. Oh, well. That's how it goes.
Take this.
Ooh. Is that haste you're casting, good sir? I am down for some haste.
Thanks.
And now... we need to do some healing. Like some... oh, shit. We need to do some serious healing. We have a man down. That's alright. Ow. Maybe it's not okay, but it's better than nothing. And having our, at least our medic on all hasted up, that seems like a very good step in the right direction. Who knows if it is the best direction, but it feels like the right direction. If only by a couple of
Thanks.
steps. Alright, transformed. Let's... and we have no stagger on him. Oh god.
Keep it up.
Thanks.
Yeah, that was wonderful. Gotta get them items off. Alright. Get back to that healing. Whew. Hopefully this hopefully this team can do what I need them to do. Why are you concentrating the healer? Don't you know you never concentrate the tank? Oh, wonderful. It only hit Vanille.
Thanks.
And potions don't heal for crap.
Gotta keep them on their toes.
Thank you, Light, for also being a medic. Well, I don't think we're gonna make it. There, wait.
Keep it up.
There we go.
Keep it up.
Apparently. God damn it.
Is it really over?
Okay, never mind. Never mind. Sky is beyond our ken. We will go fight other stuff instead. Because clearly he's beyond us. And if he's beyond us, enemies that can attack us by moving in our direction are way beyond us. So let's see here. If I remember correctly, the area that we need to go to has a behemoth, so that won't be very fun. But it'll just be a normal behemoth, not a super behemoth of sorts. And also, there's a treasure chest here. Oh, you seem like a very big guy. So what's your deal? What do you do for a living? Do you have any children? What are your interests? You know, we'll do the whole speed dating thing with the enemies. Get to know them. Whew. Light. You're getting your butt whooped. At least you're very far away from us, which reduces our ability to heal. But it's cool. It's not like the metagun, where you need from Killing Floor, where you need to have like precise aim on people that are running around like chickens with their heads cut off.
I think this will work better.
All right. Now we got it. Haha! Dodged by being up in the air. Although this guy has a lot of hit points. And we've been smacking him around pretty mightily, and he has not given even one shit about it. Well,
Ready, set, go!
good job, Light. Now you're doing much better. You're not unconscious. Oh, not even unconscious. You're not stooped on the ground waiting for this giant beast to eat you.
Gotta keep them on their toes.
Oh, he's down. Hopefully this stagger will get him. I really would hate to go through a whole nother cycle. And this guy's tough. Way tougher than most of the enemies we've had to face. Aside from, you know, that one that just beat us, like, what, 5? Was that 5 deaths? Oh well. It's not like other games where the death sends you back a whole, like, a million years. Five severed wings. Why were there a whole bunch of severed wings in there? Who stores a bunch of severed wings in a treasure chest? What a psycho. Ah, cool, man. Whoever that was, they're going to be the next... Jason Voorhees or Mike Myers. Alright, so there is a single behemoth by itself. It's not a super behemoth in so far as it's not an enemy designed to be more difficult than the normal ones in the area. So maybe we can beat him. Or maybe we will continue to get our ass kicked. Who knows? Or dares to dream. Oh.
You've done it now.
Has he? Because he seems to be doing a very good job of whooping us right now. And let's just build a whole bunch of stagger right up front. Does this guy have more hit points than the super behemoth that we were trying to fight that was kicking our butt? Well, this ought to be interesting.
Thanks.
He's going to be transforming soon, too.
Ready, set, go!
Oh, God. Vanille, heal thyself. Please. For a lot.
Is it really over?
Really? No, it's cool. It's cool, Mr. Behemoth. I'm not totally just waiting for you to turn your back on me. It's cool, man. It's cool. By the way, I am totally waiting for it to turn its back on me. Oh. Aha! Now we got him. But we're not in the right mode. Alright, Relentless Assault it is. And Zaz is all queued up to hit as quickly as possible. That's good. We need to get that stagger number up through the roof. We need to get him to transform and kick our butt just that much faster. Really? It tops out at 1000% damage? Come on, Final Fantasy. I thought more of you. Also, now we need a medic badly.
Thanks.
Also, we really actually didn't do much. I don't know why I thought that was a good thing. Aside from just getting him to transform early, didn't really do a whole lot for us. I mean, I guess it puts us at a point where all of our damage is actually stacking up against it, because we're in the form that we can actually fight. Jesus. That was not enough, Vanille.
You've done it now.
Thanks.
Ready, set, go!
Okay, okay. Now she might survive an attack from it. Might. Alright, everybody's looking okay. Jesus Christ. Alright.
Is it really over?
Okay. Okay. Can't defeat behemoths. Got it. Understood. Alright, so let's head off to the next area. Oh, wait. I mean, unless we might be able to sneak past these guys. F me! Well, I mean, the behemoth doesn't seem to be doing any attacking. But, no sneaking by there. Alright, let's do our one-way jump down to this area and fight a bunch of these guys that we can fight. And gain some experience and actually do some level ups and all of that jazz. Also, her weird-ass whip pisses me off. I know I said that early on, but it's been a while since I've said it.
Wide open.
Man, Zaz. Stop getting hit so hard, man. And pow. Yep, knew that was happening. That guy was done. So there's a teleport one if we can ever get it activated. Alright. So let's try fighting one of these big guys. Alright, so we're all poisoned. That's cool.
Say goodbye.
Hey, we're getting some very good damage in right now. I'm a little impressed. I mean, not enough.
Okay then.
Oh boy, Zaz, you are in some serious... Actually, I think we're just in serious trouble in general. Welcome back, sir. Yeah, Zaz is screwed. Now Penel's turn to get fucked over by some dogs. Alright. Go ahead. Okay. Why is it taking you so long to kill one person? And not just one, but our weakest now. Alright, finally. Jesus.
Is it really over?
I think this game is actually starting to affect me negatively. Yeah, these doggos are kind of mad.
Gotta keep them on their toes.
Because even though in the past, whenever I would, be streaming for you guys, no matter what, even 8, which I was not particularly fond of, I would come home and be jazzed to stream for you guys. And though I'm still totally amped to hang out with you guys and play games on the stream, this game, man, I have a hard time getting the motivation to
Is
keep
it
playing it.
really over?
And this is about the point where I stopped playing it last time. Okay. Well, usually I'm just totally, like, down for whatever, but this game... This section of the game, more than any other, just kind of sucks it all out of me. I can barely kill the little guys. What do you think I can kill that thing? I mean, I guess it wouldn't be... It'd be faster. The death would certainly be a lot faster.
Wide open.
Wow.
How about some of this?
These goblins are causing some trouble.
I appreciate it.
Thanks.
You know, maybe what I should do... I've done this in the past a couple times, not just a couple weeks ago when I was having a really bad Friday, but where, I've taken a break off of a game that was getting to me. And Final Fantasy 13 is definitely one of those games.
I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Maybe we can do another art stream where we can work on the title page and whatnot for my the segment that I'm going to launch at the end of Final Fantasy series. We only did the one art stream. It might be nice to do another one. I mean, we're going to do a lot more once Final Fantasy's over and I launch the other segment. Well, not just a game, but I've been playing the Final Fantasy franchise for... skipping Final Fantasy 1 and 2 because I took a year off between 1 and 2 and then 3. I've been playing the Final Fantasy games since July of last year. Almost exclusively. And though I love these games on the whole, sometimes, you know, a particular aspect of a game will grate on you, and the more you have to deal with it. And JRPGs have a big problem.
Right beside you.
Combat systems have always been difficult for JRPGs to keep interesting. It'll usually be novel and interesting the first couple times you do the combats, but after, you know, I mean, how many fights do you do in an average JRPG? A few hundred? Maybe as many as 1,000? And if you have to do a lot of grinding, maybe as many as 2,000? That's a lot of freaking fights. And I'm sorry, but after 2,000 times of doing something, it's not going to keep your interest. Not terribly well, anyway. Okay, so these small guys were pretty good XP. Alright, so you want me to try my hand at this big guy? Alright, so he's aware of our presence. Camera, please. Alright. Can we get the surprise? If we can get the surprise, we might be able to get it. Do we get the surprise? Nope. Yeah! There you go.
Really
That's
over?
what happens when we fight the big guys. He walks and we die. You can't run. That's another thing in this game. You can't run away from battles. Any of them. The most trivial to the... Yep. We cannot fight those things right now. Alright, so first off, we'll go ahead and switch over to Relentless Assault so we don't have to worry about switching battle modes. So he's not surprised by us, by the way. He knows we're there. And I'm pretty sure that's a male because it's got tusks, but I don't know. 10,000 hit points and damage.
Is it really over?
10,000. I don't even think you can get that many hit points. I know you can fight and defeat these guys. I know they're a giant pain in the ass to do so, even when you're way stronger. But you can. These guys are more our speed, and even then, maybe it's this team. Maybe I need to go back to the old team. Yeah, Solidarity's pretty good. We need a Synergist, Saboteur, and a Medic. And then we need a Ravager Commando, and a Ravager Commando Ravager. And oh, we already have that. So we'll take you. Medic. And we'll turn you into that. And we'll start on discretion. We'll go back to this team. This team was working pretty well for us.
Stay now. Thank you.
I mean, he's a little kid. He's like 12, 13. And he's had the hero's call thrust upon him. Oh. That was the wrong one. Lightning, you're also a medic. Why aren't you healing? What we actually wanted... Solidarity? Yeah, I think that was the one. Just until everybody's back up. Having that option to have all the enemy focus on one person is really nice. And then get our magic on. No, I was just thinking maybe with this team, which seems to be better off just in general, we might be able to take on that super behemoth, but I don't even think we could still couldn't take even a normal behemoth. We're not going to try that one, even though all the enemies are going to be at like half. Definitely not fighting two behemoths. No, F that. Not a big fan of the fog. Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, it's just a super ultra mega behemoth. Oh, sorry, ultra omega behemoth. Sorry. Didn't want to put words in your mouth. How you doing, Henry?
Here! We can win this!
Thank you.
I gotta say, getting our butt worked that hard for about half an hour was very discouraging. Aggression.
One down. Let's keep
There
this
we go.
up.
All right. This team, just in general, seems to be better off. Well, since we can't fight the super behemoth, what's your mission? Also a C-type. Okay. Appears to be dispatching an Adora on the Arclight step. That's not Arclight. Arcatil... Arkle? I don't know how to even parse that. The second word is step, and the first part of the first word is arc. I don't know how many years have passed since the Fal'Cie last called upon me, but there seems to be more beasts about. Not that it matters. Provided I can complete my focus and retain my master's favor, I will never die, and a little hardship is a small price to pay for an eternity of peaceful dreaming. Sure, we'll abandon our current mission. It's too bad we can't take multiple side missions on simultaneously. Oh, thank you for the host, sir. Yep, can't fight them. We can fight these guys again, though. I'm glad they respond so quickly. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. You're under no obligation to do so. That's not true. Pretty much every time that I came into your stream, there was always at least a couple people. Alright.
Come on then.
Yes, everyone try and attack Fang. She's gonna be pretty much... Yeah, well, I got the alert when you went on. It was pretty early today. But I was at work,
Thanks.
walking around in circles. Making sure homeless people didn't break into cars or trash things up. Good. That's the way it should be.
Steady now.
I have long thought that streaming is a career. Starting streaming, specifically pursuing a career, is probably one of the worst things you could do. And the reason I believe that is because you're getting into it late. To attempt to try and force a career out of it. If you had got anybody who didn't get in around, oh, I don't know. When did it go from Justin TV to Twitch? What was that, around 2012? 2013? If you weren't getting in on it around that time point, way over there, okay, then you probably missed your opportunity. That's not to say that people can't fall into it being a career, but seeking, like, joining up with Twitch, trying to make it your career. Back when before Patreon messed things up and I pulled my Patreon, technically before I really launched it.
It's not over yet.
Part of my Patreon pitch was that I'm not looking to make it a career. What I'm looking to do is, and the reason I wanted support, or like help support, was to try and make, while I'm doing it, the best stream possible. But I'm not seeking to make this a career. What I'm seeking to do is something interesting that I find entertaining, and hopefully other people will. And if they want to support me, I am willing to accept their support in any way that they can. Follows, subscriptions, bits, donations, watches, kind words. Yeah, man. And
Why me?
thank you, Hope. I guess I should have said viewers. Viewership. Not watches. I wouldn't know what to do with the Rolex. I want to say the best watch I've ever had was a Seiko. I mean, I guess technically I would know literally what to do with a Rolex. You know, put it on and wear it, and use it to tell time. But No, I just want to do things that I hope people find interesting. And if they don't, well,
Thanks.
if I find it interesting enough, then I'll keep doing it.
We can win this.
I don't expect anyone to buy bits to help me. I don't support. I don't expect anybody. I don't want people to feel obligated to do anything. If they want to come and watch, hang out, chat, whatever. There's a Shenmue watch. Yeah, that's my thing, is I have my phone on me everywhere I go. It's in a nearly bulletproof case. I want to say I've accidentally left my phone home when I went to work once. And it's not like I was completely lost or anything, but it was definitely very odd not having my phone on me for the... Like, normally what I do is anytime... Like, it's my calendar, it's my watch,
Thank you. Here's
it's pretty much everything, as it is for most people. And so when I, like, left it home once, it... Like, the whole day felt off. I had to keep stopping by inside to figure out just what time it was. Whoa! Lightning! You are apparently wearing something that these animals really want. Maybe you should stop wearing the perfume, or whatever your cape might be made out of. Alright, man. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, definitely go to bed then. Well, have a good night. And I hope you get enough rest for work in the morning. God, there's so many of these giant animals around. What do they eat? This ecosystem makes no sense. Why is he getting a whole bunch of strength in Ravager? In October? Yeah, when we start getting closer, we'll try and set something up. She is a Sentinel. We never got this last bit of magic. And then Commando. Whenever I see that word in anything, it doesn't matter what it is, I immediately think of the Schwarzenegger movie, of the same name, which has some really good lines and scenes in it, but overall is actually a pretty dumb kind of throwaway action movie. Maybe. We don't know. Alright, and where are we going again? Nope. We need to pull up the map. Okay, we're kind of headed in the right direction. We need to go a bit more to this way. And that might have been a bit much of an overcorrection, but we'll find out. There will be a big old star on our mini-map. Actually, it's not that big. Wow, that is a lot of these guys. Just pound the crap out of like 2 of them. If we can kill 2 of them really quickly, that'll be good work for the others. Wait, are we just down to 2? Did we already kill 2 that quickly? Oh, all right then. That was certainly a change from what we were used to doing to these things. Like, we're used to winning, but damn.
And I was just getting started.
We didn't level up that much. Alright, yeah, we'll fight you guys. I wonder if it's just the combination of Blitz specifically with the multi-targeting spells. I wonder if that is like key tech in this area, is like 1 Blitz on a group and then just a whole bunch of multi-target spells. I mean, it seems to be working pretty damn well. Alright, yeah, I already got you guys. Alright. Go around these rocks over here. And that should be where we find it.
What is that?
Also, when there's this many enemies, by the time we're done getting the preemptive strike off, most of the enemies have already worn off, or not most, but the first one has usually almost completely worn off his stagger. Which really sucks. Well, we're almost 2 down. 2 down. Just, 4 more to go. Fortunately, these guys are pretty weak. Although they're adding another one. Fortunately, they're not actually summoning, just conjure. So, hopefully, we still got this in the bag.
Maybe this will work better.
Alright, time for some serious heals. And no summoning, damn it. No, he's got it. Oh, wonderful. These guys are a pain in the butt at the best of times.
New strategy.
Yes, please, focus on Fang almost exclusively. That would be very nice. Oh, lightning hopefully is able to deal enough damage to actually beat the crap out of you. Alright. Almost there. One more of the little gremlin guys and then... Come on, Light. You got this. That's what I thought. Also, on a slightly different note, something that's I kind of like about this game, if you listen to the music closely, which is kind of hard to do with all the other sound effects and stuff going on, but the music has a lot hidden in it. There's a lot of layers to the music, some of which is some of the classic Nobuo Uematsu orchestrated bits from some of the like symphony crossovers and previous games. Ooh, 2 frost rings, you say? Okay, well, you're still not active. I wonder... kind of wonder where we're because the map key that shows us where we're supposed to be going says we're supposed to go to an area near enemies that we can't really fight, and I can't imagine that they would expect us to even attempt that at this juncture. So I wonder why that's our quest. Is it just our quest because they needed to give us a quest? Or did they like... Oh, I kind of wonder the reasoning behind some of these things, because this is telling us to go into an area that may or may not actually be where we're... Like, I don't... There's not a very good journal feature in this game. Which I know is just something that modern gamers have gotten used to having, is a good journal feature, or a journal feature at all, that tells you, you know, what you're supposed to be doing, what your quests are, if you have any side quests, what those are. This one does not do a very good job at that, though. At best, we have our map. Which can tell us some things. Presumably that is our way back to Cocoon, but I don't know for certain. Isn't it supposed to be pulsing when we've completed the quest? I don't see any of the other ones pulsing. Also, there's a whole bunch of this map that we haven't even explored yet, because it's full of the really, really big monsters. Yeah, see, that one's pulsing. I wonder why that is. This one's not, but we've completed it. Are the pulsing ones the new ones that are available to us? Is that the deal? If that's the case, then we definitely want to go get that. Also, the fact that the map changes orientation like this is kind of upsetting. We should probably go get that gold one if that's the case. Because those yellow ones are teleporters that allow you some degree of fast travel in this hellish wasteland. And some degree of fast travel is way better than none. Yeah, I don't like fighting you. Damn it. Oh, so you're going right after Hope, I see. Wonderful. Okay.
Why me?
And that's why I hate this fight. Because for whatever reason, that thing, the armored enemy, seems to go right for the leader every time, regardless of who the leader is. Oh. Ho ho. Narrowly dodged that shit. Alright, go away, slimes. Yeah, I got you. Except you're not a teleporter. Why are you orange, or orange, gold, whatever, on the screen? Alright, you're the behemoth? No, I do not want to fight the Kaiser behemoth. So there's one over here by the lake that we might not have gotten yet. Pond, whatever you want to call it. What? What did I attract the attention of? So that's a treasure chest. It's down. Okay, yeah, there is one here that I haven't done yet. What are you? What is that? The war claimed my family. I long for the release of Crystal Sleep. Perhaps when I awake, the world will be a better place. I should hurry and destroy the ambling bellows, raising havoc on the steppes northern high plain. Sure? Question mark? Also, that's a whole bunch of slimes. So, where are we going now? Okay, so way over by the behemoth and the big dog. Why is that behemoth running around like that? Oh dear God, no. Jesus. That's probably one of the scariest things to see. Alright, and they're worshipping maybe a treasure chest that I've already looted. Interesting. Hey there, buddy. Please don't come anywhere near me. I really don't want to fight you. Don't want to fight you or you guys. Although you near a treasure chest, so I'll probably have to sooner than I would like. Anything up here? Nope. Damn it. Also, these imply dropping down from up above, but I don't really see how we're going to do that unless we somehow get on one of those guys and are able to ride it over here. Which, if that's the case, I'm down. Come on, guys. Let's just keep hitting him. Please stop him from hitting. Oh. Maybe we need more Ravager. It's like cowbell. You just need a whole lot of it. You know? Yeah, you guys know. And then when he's getting ready to put his shell back on, we can use that opportunity, hopefully, to heal. There we go. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, there we go. I mean, it's mostly dead.
It's not over yet. Appreciate it.
Here's a new
Go.
plan.
Everyone's in good health. He's really far away. Like, really far away considering where we are. Can someone please walk up to him and actually punch him to stop his walk forward? No? Thanks, guys. We freaking had him. Really? Well, that has been pretty much what tonight has been about. Losing fights that we probably should have won. In fact, would have won if we had more control over our characters. Okay, they're not fighting it. That is definitely an interesting scene to walk in on, though. I have a feeling... Yeah, it's all one fight, isn't it? Yeah, it is. No, thank you. Do we have a save point anywhere nearby? By chance? No? Well, alright then. Are all the birds stationed over here? Oh, hey, here's one. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and call it a night. I want to thank everyone for coming and hanging out with me. I especially want to thank those who participated in chat. Wicked, Mr. Henry, Slade, Rosas, Kassan, thank you all very much. Please remember that we are continuing on with Final Fantasy 13 until we're done, or until I have a psychotic breakdown, whichever happens second. But we continue on with it tomorrow, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., and I hope you'll join me. Hope you guys have a wonderful night, and hope to see you tomorrow.